2022. I'm at the W2. I'm at lunch, baby. Not going to work tonight. My wife right now is getting the oil change and getting at least one tire. Actually, I think she's getting two, but one is under warranty. So right on. And when I get done, I'm going to rush home. I'm going to get that grass cut. It's only about this high. But I got to get that done today. There's no doubt about that. So no work today, but I did work yesterday, and that's what we're going to talk about. We're going to talk about this new strategy that I've been using when it's busy. It started out on Sunday. Manchester Road, twice in a row, pushed me past the magic hour. The magic hour, that's what I call every hour. The Walmart hands out the curbside deliveries in St. Louis here anyway, or West St. Louis. It's 20 after the hour. So that's the magic hour, right? Well, they pushed me back twice, and I had to do something. It was either flip on DoorDash, which I did once, and then or do what I did the second two times. I did a shorter delivery on purpose, so I would be available again for the 20-minute magic hour. So the one time, what I did a $14 1 mile delivery with 2 stops. You might say, $14? Are you crazy? Yeah, but I was able to knock that out so fast that I was available again for the 20-minute delivery. So I started that Sunday, and then Monday, it was a little bit different. For one thing, let's talk about yesterday. Let's just get right to it. I started at 4:30 in the afternoon, which is, of course, 10 minutes past the magic hour. I'm in what I call no man's land. So I got to take what I can get. Well, usually it's pretty busy right at 4:30, though. And I did get a really good delivery. It was out in St. Peters, Mid-Rivers. Paid $23 in a shopping order. Had 2 items on it. Toilet paper and one box of Texas toast. That was it. Got all the way out to St. Peters from Bridgeton. Got it delivered and everything. Maybe 5 after 5, 10 after 5 at the latest. Now I've got a decision to make. Do I want to wait 11 minutes to get another delivery? Then I'm going to get it 21 after. And then, of course, I got 25 minutes to pick it up. I can't even check in on it till, 5:40. Well, I didn't do that. What I ended up doing is taking one of the first come, first served deliveries they were offering, and they had 1 billion of them. I don't know what was going on yesterday, but they had a lot of single orders. I think maybe because of the heat that they were splitting up double orders that had cold stuff. But the Chesterfield store, I still don't know what's going on with it. It had a bunch of orders picking up in store. Usually it was one item or one delivery at least, and they were paying like $15 for 8 miles, $16 for 11 miles. Nothing I would do, especially being way out there in St. Peters. But I ended up taking kind of a crazy delivery. I don't know if I should take it or not. But I pulled the trigger on it, and it all worked out. That's the main thing. It was $15 for 3 miles. You might think that's crazy. Well, here's how crazy it ended up being. I got to the Junkerman Road store about 20 after. I still would have had to wait 20 minutes to check in on another order, right? I got loaded by 5:30. So that's still 10 minutes before I could even check in on another order. I had it delivered, everything, by 5:50 for sure. I think it was even sooner than that. So it's 5:50, and I get another order just like that for $18, right? Again, going 1 or 2, 2.5, whatever it was. I go there, I deliver that. I got it delivered by 6:20. I mean, by 10 after 6, I've already made $57. I turned the app on from work at 4:30. I had to drive all the way out to St. Peters to get my first delivery. So, by 6:10 or whatever, I've already got $57 in, just a little bit over an hour and a half. And then, here's why I've been looking for different things to do. I wait for the 6:20 because the first come, first serve deliveries weren't anything I would do. They had jacked up the Chesterfield deliveries a little more. So at 20 after, I get a Manchester Road Store delivery, which I'm 30 miles away from. $28 for, there were 2 stops on that delivery. Contained alcohol, no big deal, I don't care about that. And we had been 6 miles. Now, thinking back, that's on my way home. I could have done that, had $93 in, and probably would have got another delivery. But I didn't do that. I was 30 miles away from there, and honestly, I was hoping to, maybe get one of those $40 Wentzville deliveries that I saw Monday. Something close to that. Well, that did not happen, but I ended up taking kind of another crazy delivery, $17, 2 miles in O'Fallon. So at least I'm moving towards Wentzville, right? I'm moving towards Wentzville. I picked that up. I delivered that. Now it's 6:50, and I'm 30 minutes away from any delivery. I've got about 74, 75 in. And I'm waiting around I'm not going to wait 30 minutes for a delivery. I'm not going to do that. So I'm looking at the first serve deliveries. Those Chesterfield deliveries, now we're paying way over $2 a mile. So I'm thinking, well, maybe. Well, there was also a Lake St. Louis delivery. That was $9 for 2 miles. I'm like, I do have a DoorDash mentality still a little bit, but I'm not doing that. I'm going to wait till 6. If I have to, I can get a $9 DoorDash delivery, and we'll go from there. Let's see what happens. So I say I'm going to give it to 6 o'clock. Well, here's what happens. The Lake St. Louis delivery goes from $9 to $12 for 2 miles. I go ahead and take it because I know I can get it done by 7:20. It was 1.5 miles away from the store. I get there about 10 after 7. It's 1.5 miles away. I have it delivered by like 7:18 or whatever. Both times I kind of took a risk. Here's what happened. I get a $26 shopping order from Lake St. Louis. Now, you could make the case if I wasn't a mile and a half away, they might have gave that order to somebody else. It was 11 items. Again, just went a few miles, 2 or 3 miles. Everything I did was 2 or 3 miles last night. And I did have to drive to the stores and all that. So, yeah, yesterday I was done by 6:45, 6:50, something in there, and made $113. So let's review the fast break strategy that I've been using. I used it a little bit Sunday, made $354 in about 10 hours. Right on. Well, it's actually 11 hours. So it was 11 hours. Right on. Monday, I worked 3.5 hours, made right at 100. And started out at my work. So I don't know how much of a break I want to give myself for that. But in just over 3 hours, made $100. Right on. And then yesterday, same deal, was done in even less time, 3 hours and 15 minutes from my job. Started out on my job, and made 113 if all the tips come in. Which so yesterday I ended up making 6 deliveries in 3 hours. That's pretty wild for Walmart for sure. But like I said, they were all within a mile or 2 of the store, maybe 3 at the most. And so the big question becomes, would you rather do 20? So let's say the $23 order, we'll scratch that, right? I had to do that. I didn't even start to 4:30. So then I did a 15 and 18. That's $33. They were both at the Jungerman Road store. And then they both ended up being 2. So would I have taken a $33 5-mile delivery? Well, yeah. That's tier 1, right? And then I did the Walmart O'Fallon and the Walmart Lake St. Louis. I ended up 1.5 miles from Lake St. Louis, but that's got some miles to it. We'll say that was 12 miles for $30. Would I have taken it? Yeah, it probably wasn't 12 miles. Probably 8.5 miles, 9 miles, whatever. Would I have taken it if it was 12 miles? Probably. $30 for 12 miles? That counts driving to the store. We don't usually count those miles when we're talking about Walmart Spark. And then that put me a mile and a half away from the last delivery, which was a shopping delivery, $26 for 11 miles. Wow, wow, wow. Wow, 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 baby. Wow, wow, wow. That's how you make $113 in about 3 hours and 15 minutes. And, I left the app on driving home. I've been noticing, man, a lot of times during the week, boy, that 820 delivery don't come in. People got to work the next day, all that. So, no work today. I will work tomorrow, Friday. No, tomorrow is Friday, duh. I will work Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. Kind of making up for fishing last week and all that. So, this week, working after work, we'll just call it 7 hours, and I've made $210. I don't have to, and that's starting from work. So I've made $30 an hour, a little bit over $30 an hour, starting from work. And in both days, I was home by 9 o'clock. Sunday, I applied the strategy after a certain time, and ended up making $354 in 11 hours. So that's 354 plus 470 something. Well, let's call it 480, and we'll call it 18 hours. Do the math. So, 18 hours, $470. We're gonna take that. Every day of the week, baby. Every day of the week. It's way over $30 an hour. And we're cooking with gas. It's actually what, $350 plus $213 is $567. Divided 18 times 3 is 540. So it might be closer to $31 an hour, all in, right on. All I'm really trying to make the point is there's more one way to do everything. Depending on what's going on that day, you can try different strategies. I kind of like the fast break strategy. The magic hour strategy, I've been doing that for a long time, but you do have an awful lot of downtime. But, some days you don't have a choice. That's all you get. But, there's another thing. Sometimes on that 20, using that 20, the magic hour strategy, you could be in Chesterfield, and your 20-minute delivery, your magic hour delivery is going to be a Florissant delivery. Or if you're in a different city, like Kansas City, you would be in Kansas City proper, and they offer you Olathe. Hey, yeah, it's in the same area or whatever, but it's not where it's going to get. You're 20, 30 miles away. Depending on the delivery, it's still worth getting. But if you can knock out stuff right where you're at that goes 1 or 2 miles, and you think you can knock out 2 of them, you're just gambling that it's going to stay busy. Now, I would say during the week, I wouldn't gamble past 7 o'clock. Because when I got done at 7:45, 7:50, whatever time it was, all those Chesterfield deliveries were gone. That would have been the time I might have knocked one out. A lot of them were going up on 141, which puts you right in lane for a Manchester delivery. I wouldn't have been opposed to working a little later. I left the app on and making another $25 and making $140 last night. I would have been all over it. I would have been awful tired today. That's the only bad part. But you gotta do what you gotta do. We got another Blues game tonight. Right on. Go Blues. God, I hope they wrap it up tonight. That would be really, really nice. we're doing this out here, doing it out here. I seen another YouTube channel where they said they're having a DoorDash recession wherever he's at. Well, you know, if you follow this channel and you follow the things, we have bad days sometimes. Don't get twisted. I've had 2 or 3 in the last 6 months where I didn't make $100 every time I worked part time, and I didn't make $300 every time I worked full time. Yeah, I've had, I think, 3 total where I wasn't at least within striking distance of it. You know, so that happens. But if you watch this channel and follow this channel, and there's other people who comment and tell their strategy sometimes, you can make that every single day. I've been doing it going, 9 months. So let's do this, baby. Let's do this. I'm eager to see how this weekend turns out. I noticed there's another incentive in Winsville today. I got a friend that's going to be starting out there. I'll let you know how that's going. But this is what it's all about, baby, making this money.